Hello, my amazing students. I hope you all are doing well. This month is a special month because it's National Bully Prevention Month, National Anti-Bullying Month. You can go to stompoutbullying.org and check out some activities that we'll be doing this month of October. Make sure to wear your royal blue shirts or colors to represent and support what this month represents. So today we're going to learn about bullying. Maybe you will learn something new, and hopefully you will be able to identify bullying and know how to deal with it after we're done with this. And you can see Ms. B is crying. Her little Bitmoji's crying because I want it to stop. Okay, so let's get started. What is bullying? Okay, watch this short video. Does a pretty good job. All right, that was a quick video, and then we're going to go a little bit more in depth of what these things kind of look like and mean, and do some work. Okay, so bullying, like the video shows, I'm going to move my face up here. If it works. Okay, good. Okay, so bullying is unwanted aggressive behavior. It's repeated over time, so that is key definition of bullying. It has to be happening over and over again. And like the video stated, it's like a power imbalance. They want to be more powerful than you, whether it's physically or embarrassing information to expose you, or popularity, or anything like that. And then it's also very intentional to cause the fear, harm, or distress. It's not an accidental thing. It's very intentional. Bullying is not a mean or rude moment. We have many of those. Something that happens once. So if someone calls you a name one time on the playground, it's not okay and it doesn't feel good and it's hurtful. And we should definitely talk about it, but it's not bullying. Bullying is also not accidental or unintentional. So if somebody bumps into you, or you think that they're talking about you, and bullying is also not liking somebody. In life, you're not going to like everybody that you meet, and you're not required to be friends with everyone. It's just not possible. There's still a way to be respectful to somebody, even if you don't like them. Types of bullying. So in the video, it talked about active and passive bullying. These are more of the domains versus the type, if that makes sense. So physical bullying would be active bullying, and that's using physical force to torment or harm someone, hitting, kicking, tripping, punching, pinching, spitting, damaging property, pulling your hair. Those are all physical bullying, and that's active bullying. Verbal bullying are vocal comments. Again, this is active bullying. It's intentionally directed at a person or people, name-calling, insults, teasing, racist or homophobic remarks, intimidation. Some of that, if a student is roasting you over and over and over and over again, then they might be a bully. If they roast you once or twice, doesn't feel the greatest, and it's not okay, but it's not bullying. Social bullying, this is, I think, more a form of passive bullying. This is like making up rumors, intentionally embarrassing or humiliating someone, lying, excluding people from your club or your group, jokes or pranks to embarrass someone, rude, like facial expressions, dirty looks, hand gestures, mocking or mimicking. All of those things, if they're happening over and over and over again, can be social bullying, which is a form of passive bullying. Cyberbullying. This is the one that we're going to see the most of, especially this year. So lots of bullying happening over technology, cell phone, tablet, computer, iPad. So using those medias to target someone and writing cruel messages or rude comments or posting inappropriate pictures, even taking pictures of people without their permission and posting them. All of those are cyberbullying. It's important to keep anything that is sent to you because it will be used later if things get out of hand. And I think, this has been a really big problem because students are not speaking to each other face to face, so you can't really see someone's emotion. If you say something mean and you make someone cry, it makes you feel a sort of kind of way. You start to feel empathy, which means you can relate, or you feel bad that you said those things or hurt them. But with cyber or media, you can just send out a text or type a message really quick, and we're not seeing how it affects the other person, so it makes bullying a lot easier, if you ask me. Okay. Mental and emotional bullying, that's, intentionally harming the way a person thinks or feels about themselves and really honing into that. It can also be in combination, like with social bullying or physical bullying. This mental emotional piece can be tacked onto any of those other kinds of bullying. Comments about your values or cruel nicknames or rumors, things like that. Maybe some things that are really personal, and those are mental emotional types. I want you to think about, or maybe jot down, what type of bullying you think is the worst and why you think it's the worst, because everybody's going to have different answers to that. I also want you to think about which one you think the most prevalent, which means is happening the most at school, and why do you think that one is happening the most? And how do you think people typically deal with bullying? Think about your friends, or if you've seen anything last year when we were on campus or anything like that. All right. How do you deal with bullying? That leads us right into that. We're not going to be able to make a list with a partner. I'm sorry. Or put it on the board, but here are some ways. Some ways to deal with bullying is you can always report the incident to an adult. You can report it to me, Ms. W, your teacher. You don't have to handle it alone. You can also tell your parent, a guardian, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, they can always call the school anonymously. You can write a note anonymously. You can write something down on a piece of paper. You do not have to include your name. You can bring it to the office or put it in one of our mailboxes. Say no firmly. If the bully is trying to force you to do something, you really firmly tell them no, that's not okay. You can, ways to deal with bullying, you can agree with what the bully says. Here's an example. You stink at basketball, nerd. You're right. I'm not really good, but I still have fun playing, even if I'm not good. So my dad always said, kill people with kindness. And I find it really effective, or it did when I was younger, with bullies, to just stay kind and positive. And a lot of times they don't like that. Look, guys, here comes the giraffe. Thanks for noticing my glasses. Oh, wait, what was, let me go back one. Confused. Yeah, I don't think that had one. Okay. Here comes Four Eyes again. Thanks for noticing my glasses. So any kind of a remark like that is going to deter your bully. You could thank the bully for what they say. Did you cut your own hair with your eyes closed? I would say, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I would say something like, oh, thanks for noticing. I did get a haircut. How nice of you. You can change the subject. Do you even have any friends? I wonder what's for lunch. I hope it's chicken fingers. You can ask a question. Why do you always wear a red jacket? Did you finish the English homework? It's a good way to deflect them. You can firmly say, leave me alone. Brianna, leave me alone. You can ignore the person. A lot of times bullies they want a reaction from you. So if you ignore, then they tend to move on. However, if the behavior is so inappropriate, ignoring might not be the way to go. You might need to tell an adult. Keep walking or walk away. You can even skip away. They'll love that. Block or report the person on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat. Any of those domains you can report or block people. You can open a book or start writing in a notebook, kind of another way to ignore, depending on where you're at. Put your headphones on. Start a conversation with someone else. Avoid the place where the bully waits. So sometimes we see this where the bully is always in a certain part of the playground or always by the basketball court. So avoiding those areas so that you don't have to cross paths with somebody to ruin your day, or I should say try to ruin your day. Stand and walk and talk with confidence. Again, the bullies are looking to exert power over someone and trying to be stronger than that person. So if you show them you're just as strong, sometimes they also move on. You can ask a person to privately talk and then tell them you want it to stop. So you can say, hey, can we talk privately, just you and me? It depends on the situation. All of these depend on what type of bullying and if it's active or passive, what you need to do. So here's all of them in list form. We already went through them all. Sorry, I keep moving my face, but I feel like I'm in the way. Now, jot down or think about, in terms of dealing with bullying, which one of these is easiest for you to do, and why do you think so? Also think about which of these strategies you think would work best. Why do you think that? And do you have any other ideas for positively dealing with a bully? Jot those down. I'd love to see them. And I think that's the end of our presentation. Sure do miss y'all. All right, have a fantastic day. Remember to wear blue for this month. It's really important. Bullying is a serious, serious problem and can lead to really scary consequences. So stay kind and helpful and safe. All right, see you soon. Bye, guys.